Okay, if you've got a question, put your hand up, please, and we'll try and get round as many as you can.
Frank, before we get into the nuts and bolts of the game, please, can I ask if Rudiger is okay? How come he came off?
He's had a groin issue which he bothered as he came off the pitch near me. Actually, he slipped onto the metal, which made him have to sort of slide and adjust himself. So he bothered his groin. Hopefully not too bad. It was pretty more bringing him off more than a precaution because he did feel some pain. So we'll assess it over the next couple of days.
Was at half time as he's coming off?
Just before he had a moment where he ran off the pitch. The ball was bouncing, and so yeah. Unfortunately, he bothered it then. But as I say, hopefully not too bad.
So it could be all right for Tuesday in the Champions League.
Yeah, hopefully it's a quick turnaround, but hopefully.
I'm sure even you didn't expect to come here to a ground like this and smash in goals of that quality and that many. You must be quite surprised yourself.
Don't know about surprised, but I know what you mean. It's a tough place to come. They haven't lost here for a long time. They get good results. Well, they got good results last year against the top 6 teams because they defend so well. They don't concede opportunities much, and because they're so dangerous on the counter-attack. But so we changed the system. I thought the players took that on board really well, and I'm delighted to be able to come here and score 5 goals because not many do that.
Change the system for Wolves, Frank,
Well, for ourselves, with Wolves in account, because they play 3 at the back and they play it very well, and it does cause teams problems. And there's 2 points really, I suppose. One, that we've conceded more than we'd like to, and we had Tony back fit, and so to have 3 centre halves gives you a feeling a bit more security on face value. And but also, I want us to be adaptable in an attacking sense, to be able to play different formations. And what it allowed us today was to get Mason and Willian in really nice positions, sort of inside wingers behind Tammy, and I thought they caused Wolves exactly the problems we wanted to cause them. So it was good to see the work that we've done on it come off.
It seems every week we talk about how sharp Tammy Abraham is, and particularly coming off the back of an international week in which he wasn't in an England squad. Let's talk about Nigeria taking him, and I don't know how concrete that is, but surely there's a message there, and as his manager, a message to Gareth Southgate that maybe he's worth a look in for the next squad.
Well, the way he's going, it's obviously going to put him into that bracket without telling Gareth what to do. But to score 7 goals in 3 games and be top scorer and play with the quality he's playing his all-round game, the 3 different types of goals he scored are exactly what you want from Tammy. And Messi won, a good header, and then a fantastic feet and finish goal. So he has to sustain it, and it has to get even better. He has to be hungry, which I know he is. He can never rest on his laurels because there's more work to be done, and that England squad is a few weeks away or whatever it is. So he needs to keep playing at that level, and he'll have a great chance, I'd suggest.
There has been this talk about Nigeria, and they've made it clear that they would like to take him. Have you spoken to him
No.
at all, or have any thoughts on that?
No, I don't really. That's obviously not my choice. I know Tammy's been in England squads before, and I'm not surprised Nigeria would want him, but it's a question for him, I suppose.
Okay, gentleman on the left, hang on. Left.
Tomori scored the first goal and helped create the second one. Was it part of the switch to the back 3 to get him for a forward, or is that not expected?
Well, I know he's comfortable to do that from having him last year. I didn't know he could stick it in the top corner, but that was a slight surprise. The one that I'm very happy with, but the confidence and improvement in Tomori since he came to Derby at the start of last season. He was already a good young player, but the player and the person, the confidence in him, and the personality on the pitch is a great story from seeing it firsthand. And I knew he could step in because he has pace, he has recovery pace, he defended really well as well. And I'm delighted for what that today hopefully can do for him. It's the same as all of them. If they keep playing with the same attitude and train every day like they train, these young players, then they're going to have fantastic careers, all of them. But they must sustain that.
Matt, and then Liam.
I think they're all sort of feeding off each other at the moment, because Mason was the first to show, and then Tammy, and now Tomori comes in, and he's got those 2, and he's like, they've done well, so now
I hope so. That's good, competitive friends. I would have been like that. I think when you're a young player, you see people you see what happens when people talk about Mason, England squad, Tammy, Tomori. We look at Callum, who's injured back home. Obviously, Ruben's slightly older. Reece James, they both played last night, him and Callum. So that's good. They should aspire. They should feel that the opportunity is there if they deserve it, and they should see their teammates doing really well and want to get in there. And just said it downstairs a lot. They're there because they deserve it, and it's important that we also respect the fact that the experienced players have a huge part. William was fantastic today, absolutely brilliant. And if we're going to be successful this season, we can't absolutely rely on the young boys. But at the minute, they're doing a good job of taking the reins.
Okay, we can do 2 more and then we've got to finish. We can do a Mondays outside after Barlow and then Liam.
Was there ever any idea of resting time? You know, you started the outscoring. It would have been easy to take him out when you got to alternatives. Did you always know this was coming, was keeping him in?
No, I mean, I felt that knowing his abilities and watching him in the Championship have 2 great seasons and in the Premier League, I felt that it was more than time for him to have his opportunity, and he needed to show it in pre-season and at the start of the season. Hence, he started at Manchester United. But I have competition up there. I definitely don't want to down talk Oli Giroud and Batshuayi, because we need them as well. And Batshuayi looked sharp when he come on, and Oli always gives us something of a high level. So it was up to Tammy to show it. And yeah, I've got confidence in him. I'm prepared to give him chances, but even more now I'll be tougher on him because he's shown what he can do. So the moment he wants to come off that and think that goals will just drop at his feet will be the moment then maybe he will be rested. So it's important that he makes sure that he stays on his game. But I'm happy because I see him every day with a feeling like he just wants to play every day. He wants to score goals every day, and that's something a bit special. You don't see that in all young players, and it's a great gift in him.
Okay, last one, Liam.
Frank made it clear from the start that you weren't going to play young players for the sake of it. You've made a big effort to keep the academy involved, that door open. So what kind of atmosphere do you see at the academy now when they see Mason, Tammy, Kyle play like this?
They're delighted. They work for years, and they move forward. They bring players through with a great attitude, a desire, and want to play for Chelsea. We had a couple of pints in the week with Neil Bath and the academy staff, because I think it's important that the club's joined up. Doesn't mean young players are going to start every week, but there must be a connection. And when they work for hours and hours with these young players and invest time, then it's nice for them to see. And you know, when I sit here and Tammy's scoring, and it makes me happy going home, we should also say to Neil Bath and Jim Fraser and all the academy staff, some of them are on my staff now, well done, because they put that work in and then the players show it.
Great.
Did you buy the beers? Because you sort of really wanted to.
I think we went round.
Okay, we'll do a Mondays just outside quickly.
I was in the plough near the training. Should tell you that you'll be plotting up there. Cost it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate.